Hey everyone, as you probably know, I'm Enrasilver, and I'd like to welcome you to the SilverIndustries family. I always lead this part of new employee orientation because I want to impress upon all new hires that the phrase SilverIndustries family isn't just words. I truly value and appreciate your skills, talent, and hard work. Here at SilverIndustries, we work hard, but we also play hard. So I want to let you know about the perks available to you as an employee. I'll get to the vacation getaways, educational opportunities, and end-of-year bonus checks shortly, but I want to start with the newest addition to our list of employee perks. As an employee of SilverIndustries, you are entitled to free transport upon my newly built freighter, the Impetus of Karma. This cutting-edge freighter design was conceived by myself and built entirely under my supervision. Now come with me, and I'll show you just exactly what's in store for you when you travel with SilverIndustries. I have kept the bridge area pretty standard, since the crew's mainly Korvax, having a standard bridge frees up their processing power for more important computations. Once you exit the bridge, head up the corridor. At the first intersection to the right and up another corridor, you will find storage units for whatever supplies you might have brought with you. Did I mention the freighter was cutting edge? As such, it has the new expanded storage units that hold 3 times as much as the old units, so feel free to bring whatever you'd like along with you. For a great view of the comings and goings on the freighter, I have installed a viewing deck accessible through the storage rooms that overlook the hangar. Make sure to double check your exosuit's integrity before entering the viewing deck. This is the only place on the entire freighter that is exposed to the depths of space. Once you have stowed any and all gear you brought, it's time to explore the rest of the freighter. From this point on, feel free to climb out of those uncomfortable exosuits and store them as well, since the rest of the freighter is self-contained and hermetically sealed against the vacuum of space. Before we go back down towards the bridge, let me give you an overlook of the freighter setup. Straight ahead, with cooling elements built into legs coming off the central block of prefabs, you'll see the state-of-the-art external power core. You'll also notice prefab blocks to the right and the left. The block to the right contains the command and control areas for the attendant frigates, as well as science, weapon, and exocraft specialists and their requisite equipment. The block to the left is a habitation block, with gardens, rooms, and a cafeteria. High above the deck, you'll also notice the exocraft garage, set up to hot drop any exocraft necessary. You'll also notice a circular room slightly below the garage. This is my personal quarters. Now you'll notice that each prefab block is independent of each other, with no obvious connecting walkways between them. Let me show you why. As you head back down towards the bridge, keep going straight at the intersection and you'll hit a dead end with a ladder leading downward. Take the ladder down, going through the deck, and you'll find yourself in what I like to call Jeffries tubes. These are hallways that run underneath the deck plating of the freighter and provide access to the various prefab blocks that make up the rest of the freighter area. Now let's move on to the freighter's external power core. At the bottom of the ladder, turn right and then take your next left. Follow this pathway until you reach another dead end with a ladder leading up. At the top of the ladder, you'll find yourself in another hallway with a ladder at the far end. Take note of a room on your right as you go down the hallway. I'll cover that on our way back to the Jeffries tubes. Go up the ladder and you'll find yourself in the outer reactor rooms. These rooms have stellar extractors and large refiners for gathering and processing raw materials. Going through the inner door will lead you to the reactor itself. The reactor is made out of stabilized glitches of various sizes, and there is equipment stacked around the room. Now as we head back down towards the Jeffries tubes, remember that room off to the side? Inside this room is a hidden ladder emergency exit. Climb down the ladder and you'll find yourself directly in the landing bay of the freighter. Now let's head back up to the bridge and then into the Jeffries tubes. Let's take the tube all the way to the right, past the turn for the reactor, and take the ladder at the dead end. This ladder leads to the prefab block containing all the business areas of the freighter. The first level houses all the fleet command station for the freighter's frigate fleet, as well as an appearance modifier. The second level has the exocraft technicians as well as the overseer. The third level has weapon technicians. The SRT in the corner leads to the exocraft launch platform. We'll save that for last. The top floor has scientists and their stations. Now let's head back down into the Jeffries tubes and head to the opposite end, passing right by the ladder to the bridge and following the tube all the way to another dead end with the ladder leading up. This ladder leads to the habitation block. The bottom two levels are cultivation rooms, with the first level having a Zen garden in the middle that goes up 3 levels. The third level has showers and toilets, as well as a med bay equipped to work on both organic and Korvax entities. The fourth level contains a cafeteria with state-of-the-art nutrient broth dispensers in the center of the level. Tables occupy one side of the level with a washer for dirty dishes on the opposite side. Each corner has a bunk room. One of them is set up for biologics, while the other two have Korvax recharging stations. The side of the level between the Korvax rooms also contains several more Korvax recharging stations due to the freighter crew being Korvax. The top level has a bunk room as well as 4 double occupancy rooms. Now let's go back to the business block and take the SRT on the 3rd level. This deposits you in a short corridor leading to a T-junction. To the right is an exocraft launch bay. All the exocraft except the Nautilon are available to launch, and the Race Force amplifier ramp ensures that all of them, even the Colossus, are able to clear the side of the freighter as they drop. Honestly, hot dropping the various vehicles is one of my favorite pastimes, which is why if you go left at the T-junction, you'll find an SRT that leads to my personal quarters. This gives me easy access to the exocraft whenever I want. Now to finish things out, let me show you my personal quarters. If I'm not currently in residence on the freighter, my quarters are available to any employee on a first-come basis. The SRT deposits you in a central habitation area. I've got some storage up here for special items, as well as an auxiliary kitchen. I built the sleeping area to accommodate multiple people as well. There are 4 doorways leading off the central area. Each one leads to an enclosed viridescent hallway, patent pending. Each of the hallways exits into the outer ring with a switch directly in front of you that opens the blast doors and provides you with a stunning view of the freighter and frigate fleet. Also directly opposite each hallway there's an exhibit. 3 of the 4 exhibits are especially complex glitch stacks I've come up with, while the 4th exhibit is a working logic circuit illuminating a sign. And that's the tour, folks. I want to thank you for your time and attention to this video. Up next, your orientation leader will go over the rest of the perks, starting with the amazing Silver Industries Employee Luxury Retreat. Afterwards, you'll break into groups for department-specific orientations led by the various department heads. Again, I want to thank you for bringing your skills and expertise to Silver Industries. I work hard and play hard, so I expect my employees to do the same. I pride myself on an open door policy, so if you've got an idea about further employee perks, please feel free to let me know. I'm Enrasilver, and welcome to the Silver Industries family. You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it definitely helps.